Hey, so now what exactly, how did he lie? Like, what exactly did he say?
Tell him, Rock.
Oh, that's funny.
No, you tell him straight.
We going live now. We going live, man. I can't mess up on that word.
Hold on, what was the word?
It's immunized.
Immunized. Immunized. There you go.
Immunized.
Beat it up.
What up, y'all?
Yo.
It's your boy Monster Man Rocco. I got my co-host
Captain African America. It's the rank one with my favorite DJ.
DJ Rec, what's happening with it?
And we are Monsta Mondayz.
Yeah.
Right.
We got a nice, interesting. We got a show. The show is dope. Check it out. What the fuck is going on with your boy Kanye? Again,
Man.
I mean, I don't. Hold on. let me not say that. Let me not use that derogatory that tone. Right? Have you got? Excuse me. Have you seen the Kanye situation going on right now? Have you guys seen all of that?
I have.
I mean, opinions.
Sister Rain, would you like to start this one off?
Listen, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. I'm not a Kanye fan. I don't like Kanye. Used to be. I don't like Kanye. I respect the hell out of Kanye, man. I do a lot. I'm not gonna lie. He says what he wants, man. He says what he thinks, man. And that's not easy to do.
That's for damn truth. That's for damn truth, right?
That's not easy to do, man. And a lot of people might try to blame it on he crazy, this and that. He's not crazy. He know what he's saying, and he's saying it, man. That's what he want to say. You see,
now, he does have some kind of mental health issues, though. He
do, but I think everybody does in some kind of something like that. But he might have that, but he know what he's saying. He know what he want to say, man. He's not gonna let nobody stop him from saying it. You see, like in the middle of the interview, he said, "Yo, I still got my red hat on, man. It's not on.
Yeah, he did.
It's still on. Like that's like, yo, fuck what y'all think, man. Like, yo."
You could definitely say though that from the jump, he's always been one of those say however he feels, like literally right then and there, and don't really care about the repercussions.
And I respect that.
Yeah, but you know what though? But then you have people who say things with the intention to piss you off.
Yeah.
Those people exist. They're called trolls. They're called trolls in today's society.
So you think Kanye is a troll?
I mean, I'm saying that it's possible he could be one. You know what I mean? Because it's like, fuck y'all and y'all opinions. You understand what I'm saying? I know that you niggas are running around looking for a circus, and I'm an entertainer. You understand what I'm saying? I might be the greatest ringmaster ever, nigga. Like, fuck that.
You know what I think? It's like, remember, you told me this, Rock. Everybody has a personality, man. You know what I'm saying? And Kanye has a personality, man, and people like it, and it attracts people to it.
Well, everybody don't like it, but a lot of people are attracted to it.
Right, even if you don't like it, you gotta listen to it. You gotta hear what Kanye said.
Me personally, listen, I'm speaking as a fan of Kanye. I've always. That's why when I opened up the show, I had to retract my disrespect. I felt like my tone was a little bit disrespectful. But like, I've always been a fan of Kanye. Have I liked everything he put out? No. But I'm saying like when everybody went left on him, when they felt like he went left with 808s and Heartbreak, I fucking love that.
I love that album.
That was my shit, right?
And I always like early Kanye, man. When he rapping with Talib, Common Sense.
But everybody loved early Kanye. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody loved early Kanye. You know what I'm saying? It started getting difficult for niggas to love him when he started, you know what I'm saying?
Experimenting with the sound.
I feel like Kanye.
But I like that too about him too.
Me too. I feel like he's
pushing the line.
I feel like he felt like his trademark. I feel like he made his trademark be no trademark. You understand what I'm saying? Like expect the unexpected with me, motherfucker. Ain't none of my albums going to sound like the one before. Sometimes some of them y'all may like, some y'all might not. But you know, through all of that, I've been a fan of Kanye's spirit. You understand what I'm saying? There have been some shit that he said that I didn't really that I wasn't fucking with. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's what it is. Like the slavery was a choice thing. I mean, like, okay, you could have chose death. You understand what I'm saying? You could have chose whatever. Like that was something.
When he said that though, like I understood what he meant by it. But he's one of those people that just say whatever he's thinking right then and there. He don't really
care about being politically correct with his shit. Yeah. He just gonna say it. You understand what I'm saying? And like while I didn't necessarily disagree with that, I understood it, and I also felt like it was something he shouldn't have said at that time.
At all. He shouldn't have really said it, but
but he ain't on my time. He ain't on my time. He on Kanye time. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with this shit right here, this specific shit, like, and forgive me to the fans and all that, but I haven't watched the whole interview yet. But like, speaking of the Drink Champs Kanye interview, where they got a lot of people upset right now, and I seen Soulja Boy's rebuttals. That I seen. You know what I mean? And that shit is quite entertaining. You know what I mean? But then I did see a clip of what Kanye said about, you know what I'm saying, his shit about, you know, in regards to Soulja Boy verse on it. When Nori, you know, Kanye was trying to give him love, talk about, you know, his influence on the culture and all of that. And then Nori going, you know, Nori like, I'm saying, did you take his verse on the album and all of that? And Kanye like, you ain't heard did you hear the verse? Like you ain't hear the verse, and that could be a double entendre, like, you know.
Yeah, like he said it so a matter of fact, and just kind of.
No, but when he first said that, I thought that could be like, all right, did you hear it? Because a lot of verses that didn't end up on the album were heard.
Yeah.
Right? So like people heard a lot of those, so it could have just been like, yo, did you hear it? You know what I'm saying? But then it could have been like, you ain't hear it? Well, then it ain't on the motherfucking album.
But it was like the reason why it's definitely the latter, where he's definitely dissing him, is because he says, you didn't hear the verse, and then he laughs about it. He says, oh, I got what you're saying. And then he says, so it wasn't good? And he said, no. So listen, and he goes along with the rest of
that right there, like that. But this is what I'm saying, like, this is where the shit gets interesting in a like mentally, like culturally, the shit me and Strang talk about all the time. Like, he didn't say nothing. Like, if that was his opinion, then he didn't say nothing wrong. He tried to get past it. He didn't try to disrespect him or nothing.
He actually bigged him up. He said
bigged him up first. Nori went digging for the dirt, and he just was like, no. But anyway, and that shit, it just makes it worse almost. And it's like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Like, are we supposed to lie to the people or not? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
now I definitely dig Kanye's honesty when it comes to like his opinion about whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like he's one of those people that would be a dope friend, because you know for a fact that he's just gonna tell you how it is.
He gonna be like, yo, Rock. He gonna be like, yo, Rock, that shit trash. You need to do that. You know what? Nobody has ever. Well, somebody has told me that one time that something I did wasn't dope. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and I agreed with him, right? So it wasn't even like I need to ask him. You understand what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Nobody ever. Yo, Rock, that shit trash. And if somebody would tell me that, like, as a friend, as somebody, you know, that like that's my friend and I respect their craft too,
then you would be able to, you'd be like, okay, let me think about it. But I definitely dig that.
If String told me some shit of mine was just straight trash, I would have to take that into consideration. Like, right. Have you ever told me anything was trash?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
But I can't picture you saying it and you be like, oh, yeah, it's trash. All right.
Oh,
We gotta see.
comedy.
We gotta try.
I can't picture you doing that. Bro.
I got a first, but that's because
I knew you were gonna say that.
That's because you can't picture me making no trash. That's why.
Oh,
But back to Kanye.
I gotta first make some trash. But anyway, back to Kanye, right?
Listen, and even what he said about like everybody on the team and everybody on a different team and use different tactics. I feel like that all the time. I always felt like that. That's just
What
true.
you mean? What you mean? I might have missed that part.
Like he said, yo, like different crews in the rap game, all this stuff. It's like basketball teams, like the NBA. Everybody got their teams and shit. And he was talking about him and Drake. But he was like, Drake used tactics like this, then he used these tactics and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he was go ahead.
No, look, that right there, exactly what you're talking about, right? That's exactly why we know that his outburst and his the way he does stuff is strategic. He talked about how Drake does these little things or whatever that's kind of like he doesn't go straight at you with dissing you. He'll go around you and he'll pick and he'll like reach out to he'll DM everybody that's friends with you and like create a bigger thing to where it's like instead of going directly at you, he makes everything around you about him. You know what I'm saying? Him thinking like that makes you know that when he does certain stuff as rebuttals or certain stuff or whatever, to kind of like, it's like a plan to it.
Like didn't he put Donda billboards all around Drake's
around Drake's
you understand what I'm saying?
promotion.
Like
we did that in a petty portion. We talked about it.
Yeah. He did that. Like that was like word.
The dude is strategic. He ain't slow by any means. Of course, he's a genius.
But listen, they was playing each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It was the Drake.
Really, it was like the 50 and Kanye thing, kind of.
Right,
modern day.
They had a game against each other. They was playing each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, I mean, do they really have issues with each other?
According to Kanye, he loves him. So.
Nah, they got issues.
Yeah, I think really it's.
You sure it ain't another
like
you,
some.
I mean, I'm talking about all the stuff from before when the dude was like, when he had that stuff, when Drake had that stuff with Pusha T, and then they was talking about he leaked the baby mom stuff, and then stuff he told to this dude, and that he told to other people, and that's personal stuff. None of that stuff is about rap, man.
Yeah, Pusha T actually said that Kanye wasn't the one that gave him that information.
Yeah,
but I know, but I'm just saying it's all
that may or may not be true. I'm not going to throw my man under the bus and shit, whatever.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered at that time because everybody believed that Kanye did it. You know what I'm saying? So
my point is none of that is about music, though.
Yeah.
All that stuff
it did get personal. Yeah. Well, you got to think too. They had a personal relationship before he was really big. Kanye was the first person really supporting Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like he directed his first Best I Ever Had music video. He was like having him as part of hip hop Hip Hop 1987 or something was the name of his management company or something. So he was like doing a bunch of stuff like trying to help Drake in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a big brother type of situation. Then I guess it could have been a little bit of jealousy of Drake skyrocketing to where he did and him not feeling like he's showing him the same kind of love or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying that you trying to say that there's no possibility in the hell that this is just Ye versus 50 2.0?
I think possibly. I think that they might be doing it kind of unconsciously. Like they really got little issues, but they also know that beefing with each other during this particular time that they got projects coming out is just going to drive both of their sales.
Like, look, do you listen to I'm sure Strang is up on this shit. Like you watch the documentaries on Kobe and Shaq, where they talk about they beef and they talk about, they always say
talking about when they sitting down face to face with each other.
Yeah, shit like that. And even I saw that interview, and then even the other ones, I've heard them say things in recent times. Because I remember Shaq making a diss, at the party, all of that shit, the Kobe tell me how my ass, all of that. I remember that, right? Yeah. But like in their interviews, they always, their more recent interviews, they always spoke about how like it wasn't really no smoke.
Yeah.
Not really. They used the illusion, the smoke screen, as fuel, for their game and their brands and just to further their whole shit. But as men they might have had issues at some point, but is this really smoke? No.
Nah.
I'm the Rockness Monster, and I'm here to let you know that I'm on Cameo now. Are you familiar with Cameo? It's a website where you can reach out to some of your favorite celebrities and have them send you shout-outs, personalized, birthday wishes, wedding congratulations. You can even have them quit your job for you. And now I'm there. You can use the Cameo app, or you can go on Cameo.com or the Cameo website. Find me there and make your requests. We also have special requests for business. If you want your mixtape dropped on or your album any promotional things. Special pricing for that. See us there. Rockness Monster on Cameo. Rock on.
Or at least that's the idea they were selling.
I was about to say that. You just said, or we don't know.
Right. I always take that into consideration.
You know how these guys are, man. They never. If a guy just messed up the game, they not even gonna say the guy just messed up the game. And say, it was a good shot. He was good. He took it. He seen it the way he seen it, and they not gonna say, man, Russell Westbrook just fucked up.
Like if he hadn't win,
he should have passed it. They not gonna say that. So you can't believe what them people say.
I mean, but Kanye had a good point though with saying.
And listen, I'm not saying rich. I'm a Russell Westbrook fan. I'm not saying he fucked up the shot. All right.
Oh yeah.
That's an example.
Yes, you is. Yes, you is.
No, I just said that. You know why? Because they showed Derek Fisher. He was on the news thing. Y'all seen that? And he said he made a mistake. He said Russell Westbrook.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kanye made a lot of crazy, not crazy, let me take that back, because they were very, very poignant thoughts. You know what I'm saying? When he was up there talking about Just Blaze being a copycat, saying he produced the majority of the first half of the album, and he said he felt like just copied that style. And when he was up there talking about Talib Kweli and he was talking about everybody like he was.
What he say about Talib?
What?
Well, because he was talking about because Nori asked him. Common or Talib, you know what I'm saying? And he says, "Oh, Common, of course." He was like, he said, what did he say about Kweli? He said, I feel like he really didn't have really much. He just said that Common was a better rapper, which I mean we all know he kind of is. You know what I'm saying? Like.
That's a matter of opinion, but go ahead.
Yeah. Like kind of dissing him in the media or whatever. That's really what he was mad about him and mad about John Legend and Big Sean. All that they basically, with the Trump stuff came out, he completely cut they all basically was like throwing Kanye under the bus. That nigga over there tripping, talking about Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what his problem is, like that kind of thing. So he was mad about that.
Let me tell you something, bro. I was talking to my daughter's mom about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to our producer about this shit, right?
Yeah.
And that's two different people.
Yes, right. Right. So we was talking about this shit, and it's like, yo, I likened it to other beefs in the game, like and again, like it's just my opinion and my speculation, right? But like, with the Jay-Z Beanie thing, I'm like, why was it that Jay-Z wouldn't rock with Beanie for so long? I don't even, they might be cool right now for all I know, right? But what I'm saying, for a long time, no matter what, Jay would be cool with everybody but Beans. And I'm be like, Beans had to say or do something at some point. Speculation.
You didn't hear the story about that?
You didn't hear that?
No, what's the story?
Oh,
go ahead.
Beanie was locked up. I'm gonna give you the short version. I'm not like you. Beanie was locked up. They needed a guy. To vouch. You know, somebody come to court. Somebody come to court, vouch for you. Say, yo, I take responsibility for him while he out. Jay-Z came to court, wouldn't do it. He said, no, I'm not going to vouch. I'm not going to do that. So that was the beat.
And so he had a problem with that.
But I'm saying, but that's why Beanie won't fuck with him.
Right.
Why has Jay, but that's old news. Why has Jay-Z forgiven everybody but Beanie for such a long period of time?
Well, I don't know if that's the case. Didn't Beans perform when Jay-Z came to Philly and did that whole thing with
I don't know.
Because he did like he was on stage or whatever, and he had Freeway, Beans.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like I said, it might be because I'm just getting back in the fucking in the know of all of this stuff, right? But they might have worked it out by now, right? And I'm saying, if so, that's a blessing. I'm just saying, but it took so long. There was this image that Jay will fuck with everybody except Beans for a while, and niggas was like, why? What is that? You know what I'm saying? Why? And
when you know somebody ain't messing with you, then you might be on guard. Like, I'm not messing with them.
But not only that, Jay-Z knows Beanie Siegel, so he would know why not to fuck with him or something.
Yeah,
right?
basically.
He knows him. Man.
But what I'm saying is this: like, I know that, like with Jay and Dane, or with Jay, or just with other people, like this shit has happened with us, you know. I mean, with in our own lives and shit. I'm trying to think of a situation where I don't fuck with somebody that you niggas that we like Rockness, Monsta, and Aguilar. You understand what I'm saying? Son used to be cool with us. That was rough man, but he said things it's like, I will not fuck with you, homeboy. Period. I don't care that you're not a threat. I don't care that you this, that, or I'm not fucking with you, period, because of something you said. And I was speculating earlier when I was talking, like maybe with all of these people that used to be friends with Kanye, it was like, maybe it was something that they said, you know, because Kanye does all, you know, the Trump shit, to this, to that. And if these people that he once considered friends come out talking about, man, this nigga tripping. A word?
Yeah.
Like that might be enough. You understand what I'm saying?
It probably was, because he said Pusha T don't rock with him wearing the Trump hat, but he said he still loves Pusha T and that's still his guy. He's like he didn't go out in the media and say nothing bad about him during the time period. That's
another thing, man. That's like
it's like agreeing. It's like disagreeing with somebody and being like, well, that's my dude, but I'm not going.
Because that shit is, listen, if somebody did that shit is wrong, man. Like, listen, everybody can't go for the same person, can't vote for the same people. Just one person. And that's what I was telling y'all before. It's like everybody that's fucked with Trump is not racist. Bro.
I said that same thing.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
So as soon as people put a Trump hat on something, it's like, oh man, fuck it. Like, you don't know what this guy see, you don't know what this guy believe. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I don't believe when people wear a Trump hat that they're racist now, but if they carry around more than one flag, like two flags hanging from their shit, I'll be feeling like they're probably racist. Two flags equal Confederate. I mean, no, I'm just playing.
But
you too patriotic.
I feel I was taught to be nervous. I'm not saying it was right. I'm just saying that I was programmed to be nervous anytime I'm driving through a state and they got, instead of the white lines on the street, they got red, white, and blue lines on the street.
Ooh, that's it's like tuck your patriotic.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing, right? With in regards to the Trump shit, like the way I think, like, you know, I wasn't no Trump supporter at all by a long shot. But also you gotta get this. I don't really support the presidency at all. Like I don't believe the president is the president. That's a whole nother conversation to have, right?
Well, we already know that's the truth, though. They don't have.
I didn't believe that until Trump became the president. I did. I never believed that until Trump became president.
Yeah. Right. So I never believed the president was the president. So, but when this whole shit happened with Trump, like I said, I wasn't fucking with Trump either, because I did recognize the negative effect that he was having on the people, right? Yeah. So I didn't fuck with that, right? But when I started seeing mainstream America turn on Trump, because remember, like Fox News, you couldn't pay them niggas to say nothing bad about Trump. They made you understand what I'm saying? When I seen them turn on him, just the way I'm trained to think, I'm like, maybe I should reconsider this whole Trump shit. Like, if they turning on him, it's something.
He ain't that bad if they turning on him.
Right. So, not that he's not that bad, but he ain't with them.
Yeah. Now, Trump is about it. I said that before too.
He ain't with them.
Trump is a narcissist. He's about his own self. He's about whatever benefits him, and if you like him, he likes you. If you don't like him, he hates you. And he wants to crush anybody that don't like him. And it doesn't got anything to do with race. You know what I'm saying? Now, he is hella privileged and been that way his whole life. So, of course, he probably feels some kind of way about a poor person over a person that got bread. You know what I'm saying? But that could be a black person, white person, Mexican, whoever. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the kind of money that he's used to being around, he probably will treat you the same way he would treat, you know what I'm saying, anybody that he just ain't really rocking with. I don't feel like he's racist. I feel like he's just selfish. You know?
I think he's racist.
I think he's a little racist too, right? But
he's rich. Of course, he's a little racist.
I'm not sure if you can say that there are degrees of racism. You understand what I'm saying? But if imagining that's so, there are people who are worse.
There's definitely worse or racist.
You know what I'm saying? There's worse.
There's no such word as worser.
Okay, well, excuse me, Mr. Starang.
Listen,
my black people just be making up words and shit all the damn time.
More worse.
Listen, I don't have a problem with us making up words, as long as we know that's what we're doing. That's all. We got to move on to shameless plugs. You got any shameless plugs, Mr. Wonder?
I'm my shameless plugs. The Rain Wonder, Solid Ice LLC. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Nice. DJ Red?
Well, I guess since I'm here, I might as well say Sound Lounge Studios. You know
nice.
Sound Lounge Studio, DJRegBeats.com, you know, all that good stuff.
I want to say, shameless for myself. I guess this is just a regular. Shout out to Brownsville.
Right. Yeah.
But all of the regulars. On Cameo.
Ow.
I'm on Bandcamp, Rockness, BCC.bandcamp.com. You can get merch, you can get music, you can get all kind of fly shit. I'm on Bands in Town. That's something y'all probably don't even know about.
I've never heard of that before.
Bands in Town Bands in Town is dope. It's another platform where people, you know.
Oh, Bands in Town?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
I know he was gonna say that. Right? But you could you really get to access all of your fans on that shit. Not like this Instagram shit where you got 90 billion fans, but only 200 of them see your shit. It's not that, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm also on Fanbase. That's another site. It's owned by Isaac Hayes the third or whatever, something like that. And it's all about.
I'm on there too.
Right. I'm there too. Rockness BCC over there too.
I'm not there.
I'll get you there soon. I'll get you there too.
Oh, Facebook, actually, I do gotta. Well, go ahead.
Facebook, Rock of Helter Skelter, YouTube, Monster Nation, Instagram, Rockness BCC, Twitter, _Rockness_ You know, and you can support the show. You know, show love to the Cash App and all of that. That's, you know, $ Monsta Mondayz with a Z podcast. Monsta Mondayz podcast. You understand what I'm saying?
And also remember, man, y'all can still submit your song for $100 bill, man.
Yeah, for the song of the week. Song of the week, gang. Song of the week action. You understand what I'm saying? This is where you help us, help you. Help us, help you, help hip hop. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, there's one other shameless plug I wanted to say real quick.
Wait. Your time has passed with your shameless.
Well, I'm gonna. I need to. Can I just extend it? Just.
All right, we'll bring it back for you, right? Come on, now. We passed shameless plug time. The producers gonna have a talk with you about this. Yeah? Come on, let's go, man. Let's do this thing.
So everybody go and check out the Tunies on YouTube. It's gonna be on other platforms, but right now it's gonna be on YouTube. It's a cartoon like animation with new music for kids or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And it's amazing. Speaking of Kanye, is basically by Good Music. The whole project is put together by Good Music. We worked on it 4 years ago, and it's finally releasing this coming week. And it's gonna be ridiculous. Like all songs that feel like our current music, you know what I'm saying, but with childlike melodies and songs about like sharing and like kid topics or whatever, because it's a kid-based music or whatever. So it's preschool music, but you know what I'm saying, to the next level. So it's like our culture in that space. You know what I'm saying?
That means we're gonna be able to X-Rec for $1 soon.
You know what I'm saying? I got you, man.
Let me get $1. Yeah,
man.
So yeah, that's all our shameless plugs. We good?
That's it.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some more flaming topics, hot topics on the presses. We've had an interesting
flaming. That's
is that pause worthy? No.
I mean,
if you're comfortable with it, you know, when it just flows out, then hey, use it. Go with it.
All right. So yeah, it's been an interesting, you know, few days or week, couple of weeks or whatever. We're having an interesting time in hip hop. A lot of static, you know what I'm saying? DJQuik.
Yeah.
Take it over to the West Coast.
My guy.
To your side of town, right?
You know what I'm saying?
DJQuik has found himself the topic of some not so flattering comments by the what's his name? Keefy D?
Yeah.
OG, and he's an OG.
Keefy D.
Yeah, OG dude, Crip. OG Crip.
Nah, he ain't no Crip.
Yes,
Crip.
he is.
Keefy D is a Crip?
Yeah, I think Keefy D is a Crip.
All right, let me not even put. Why are we even talking about that? OG, you understand what I'm saying? OG from LA.
See, that kind of stuff be throwing me off or whatever, because the dude worked at Death Row. But yeah. So you're right.
Who worked at Death Row?
Keefy D.
Nah,
Keefy D was one of the main cats that
Death Row, man.
He did. He was like one of the main people that was with Suge.
Now you might be thinking about Mob James.
Yeah, you thinking about somebody.
Oh, these two different niggas. Man,
like that's what I was telling you.
He said, "Oh, these two different niggas."
Keefy D, when Puffy and them come to town, they hired Keefy D and them the bodyguard.
I remember now.
They did it for Bad Boy.
I'm slow. Mob
Continue,
James
sir. But Mob James and Keefy D, like
they both look similar.
Like they might not look alike, but they fit the same description.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like if one of them robbed you, the police might stop the other one. You understand what I'm saying? You know, probably they built the same. They both dark skinned, heavy set niggas and shit. Whatever,
we got Mob James, man. Love y'all podcast, man.
Oh yeah, that's that
shit.
Yeah, I gotta check it out because I promise you, this story, like the Tupac and Biggie story, like that story has the most legs of any story in hip hop, period. You know, like that shit will a new video come up about that shit, niggas is gonna watch. Which brings us to, you know, this whole shit. It's like you got what's the homie name? The dude who so yeah, it was
Keefy
D, right? So I was just now thinking of another nigga who fit their description who do the same thing, right? You know what I'm saying? But Keefy D says this about he says that he alleges that DJQuik has something to do with Biggie's murder.
Right.
Wow.
And Quik is like DJQuik put up a tweet or posted something saying, "I'm feeling real litigious right now." I found that quite humorous. I loved it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I didn't know exactly what that meant at first, but then I realized it later.
Litigious comes
from
the
word legal is in it.
Yeah, like from litigation. You know, litigious litigation, like you know that type of flex, right? So go ahead, baby.
But listen, is that another way to tell somebody you better shut your mouth?
Yes, it is.
Basically.
It
right,
is.
But shut your mouth because you're telling the truth, or shut your mouth because you don't know what you're talking about?
No,
shut your mouth basically because if you can't prove it, then you could get sued. You know what I'm saying? Like the only way people could it's defamation unless you can actually prove that what you're saying is fact.
Yeah, but if somebody really did something, they wouldn't want to take it there because they don't know if somebody could prove it or not.
Yeah.
We don't know what Keefy D know. We don't know what Keefy D got. Keefy D is the same guy who stood in there with the FBI and told how motherfucking Tupac got killed.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
and say he was there.
Yeah, but at the same time, if DJQuik, if Quik is willing to get litigious, then you know all of the facts come out in those situations. I've taken like a lot of niggas I know get locked up and they go and they cop out. The day you take a case to trial, you will see facts upon facts upon facts upon facts. You be like, how the fuck did they facts? More facts. There might be some bullshit too, but then after that, it'll be some more facts. You be like, what the fuck? So if Quik is actually guilty of this, I can't see him wanting to take it there.
Right.
Nah, but here's the thing too. What would be the reason? You know what I'm saying? Like for him to even feel any kind of way about Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Like Quik is a producer. Like he's a rapper too or whatever, but during that whole time at Death Row and all that kind of stuff, he wasn't out there beefing with nobody. He was doing music. You know what I'm saying? He was over there. He had beef with MC8 for like a split second. But if you look at any of Quik's interviews and all that stuff, like he listened to everybody's music, East Coast people music, West Coast. He was never on no beef when it came to the East Coast West Coast thing.
Yeah, but you never know.
Well, how you know how he felt though?
Personally, because a lot of times,
this was like East Coast. You know how many people was just like, yo, man, you can't come to the West Coast and you can't and this is the West Coast. And I ain't saying Quik was on that, but he wasn't on that publicly. Who knows how he felt?
Right, like a lot of
well,
a lot of real beef ain't talked about. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I'm not saying that to say he did it. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like,
how many people knew about that?
I think East Coast cats feel differently about the East Coast West Coast thing than West Coast dudes did. Like, we didn't really trip off of that stuff for real. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
that's not true.
It is. Like,
that's not.
I mean, I was out here, so I
was in Miami, and some West Coast dudes ran up on Fat Joe.
They might have just ran up on Fat Joe just because of whatever.
Because of some of the East Coast, because of the East Coast West Coast thing. I'm telling you, because they was yelling West Coast, and we was in Miami.
That's so funny. That is.
I don't think East Coast dudes was really tripping on that, man. They was going to the West Coast wondering if they got to deal with that shit. I was one of them.
I love the West Coast.
I love the West Coast.
Like, I've been going out there ever since.
But when that shit first was happening, I was worried. Like, yo, do I got to deal with that shit, or my people, or what? Like, when that shit first happened, I did.
Nah, but here's the thing, right? How many people know? Is it just common fact, like the static that E40 had with Biggie? Like, that's not.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I mean, you hear about it, but that shit wasn't broadcasted.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But like,
that was personal.
Whatever. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We don't know what Biggie did to offend him. You understand what I'm saying? Just like we don't know what Biggie did to offend him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So I'm just saying you don't know. It could have been nothing. Or it could have just been like, I ride with these niggas. So it is what
we never know, though.
You'll never know.
But I did hear, like, when Biggie was in LA or the West Coast and he was on a radio station, he offended a bunch of people. I don't know how or why. I seen it on some documentary or something, but he freestyled and they say he said something. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's the story. I don't know.
Listen.
Matter of fact, I got that story. I was looking at our bro Napoleon, man, on the interview. And he said that Biggie was freestyling and a lot of people thought it was arrogant or something like that. He said something. I forgot what he said, but he said he was freestyling. He said something.
Like, I don't know. I might be biased in this situation because I know Quik. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think.
Yeah, we can tell, man.
I don't think he's
like,
any
no,
way.
No, Quik wouldn't do that. Quik wouldn't do that.
He wouldn't. He would because
that
ain't his kind of personality. You know what I'm saying? That ain't his personality, bro.
He's like, Quik did eat eggs that day. No, that's not true. That's not true. He ate breakfast. He did.
Nah. He a solid cat, man. Like he wouldn't be about that kind of mess. You know
Listen,
what I'm
a solid cat too. Doesn't mean I wouldn't do something to somebody if I thought they was trying to do something to me. All right.
No.
Or they disrespected me or something. You know.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you.
I mean, back in those days. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. I mean, did Keefe D say how he was involved? He didn't mention.
No, he just said he was
trying to make it. He tried to.
He said he was with another dude who he said he ain't say it, but he damn near should have said, like, he knew the other dude Quik was with set the shit up, had something to do with it for a fact. He didn't say that, but he might as well have said it because he's like, that dude. I forgot the name, but he's like, that dude had something to do with it, and he said Quik was with the dude, and that's really all he said about that.
Yeah.
So he don't. It sound like he don't.
All of us be around people that are killers and
like
might do some more extra stuff outside of when they with us.
Yeah, like I said, that's like you being with DOC, and something happened and you could have been there, and niggas like, yo, Rock has something to do with that joint.
Man, I ain't tell you about the fucking. Remember that show we did and that we didn't do. Right?
Don't incriminate yourself, man.
No, listen, I wouldn't. Why would I do that, right? But anyway, that Far Rockaway shit, we tried to put together a show.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? And it was a shootout out there.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't do nothing but get Eddie Machete and the Duck Down Van the fuck out of there, right? Because that's all we did, son. We didn't participate. Like, I was trying to put together a show to raise money for something outside of rap. You understand what I'm saying? But I had no idea the job that was up for. We find the club, we got the club, we get there. We ain't know we had to provide the speakers. You understand what I'm saying? So now I'm calling my cousins and all of this. In the process, while we getting shit together, a robbery took place down the block, and some shooting took place. After the robbery, somebody got robbed, and after that, somebody started shooting. I don't know if anybody got hit or not, but all I knew is I had duck down resources outside on a personal whim. I felt responsible for that. So it was like, no, I gotta get Eddie Machete, who is not a thug, not a rapper, not none of this shit. He is a duck down employee, and he has the duck down van. I gotta get him in this van out of here. Yeah. So that was what I did. You understand what I'm saying? Like it wasn't our beef. Like ain't nobody robbing none of us, none of that. But somehow or another, 10, 15 years later, I met a dude from Far Rockaway that heard Rock was out there shooting.
That's hilarious.
What do you mean? What the fuck?
That is comedy.
That's how it goes, man.
That's how it goes. It's like the telephone game and shit. Who was shooting? I think it was somebody from Duck Down. Was it? Oh, what did you hear? Oh, it was somebody from Duck Down. I think it was Rock. Oh, what did you hear? Rock was out there shooting. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
mother, dude, like shit was crazy.
That's hilarious.
But anyway, with that being said, excuse me, you just never know with these stories. Like a nigga say this little thing, and by the time I hear it, like I have to admit to the people that I haven't seen I didn't see the whole interview or whatever, right? I see little pieces of it or whatever. So people sensationalize certain parts and clips of an interview, and they have niggas tripping. It makes shit seem bigger than what it was or whatever. Make it seem like a nigga said more than what he actually said. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Take it out of context.
Yeah, let's just all take that kind of shit into consideration, people. We gotta wrap up this segment. Hopefully the fact that Quik wants to get litigious and all of that means that he ain't did no shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't want to get litigious because the fucking, too much shit come out in the rinse. Yeah, when you do that. So
look over it with a fine tooth comb after you get litigious with it.
Right. So right. So I think I'm just fond of this word litigious right now.
I know. Me too.
We're gonna wrap this segment up. We'll be right back.
All right. We back. We got a May song. He's like, we back. Hilarious.
I didn't like that song. I'm saying, Strang. Yeah. This is not a shot. What's going on with your Kansas City Chiefs? I mean, I see you got your hat on and shit. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been watching. I'm trying to.
We have fast right now, man. We're getting back on track though. Oh. Big game today against the Packers. Without Aaron Rodgers.
And why is that?
Because he lied about being vaccinated.
Ooh, who does that?
Aaron
Rodgers. I knew you were going to say that. Wow.
Goodness fucking gracious. And I'm not...
But listen. It's good, though, man. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs, I was worried about them going into this game, man. But... without Aaron Rodgers, man, it's a little more hope for the Chiefs, man. You know what I'm saying? And thank you. And I know that the vaccination stuff is a big topic and all that stuff. But to me, in my world, the Chiefs losing that game would be an even bigger topic and a bigger travesty to me. All right.
I know, right? I can imagine.
So Aaron Rodgers lied at the precise exact time that my team played him was the right time for me. You know what I'm saying?
Look at God. Look at God.
It couldn't have come at a better time.
Hey, so now how did he lie? Like, what exactly did he say?
Tell him, Rock.
Oh, that's funny.
No, you tell him straight.
We going live now. We going live, man. I can't mess up on that word.
Hold on, what was the word?
It's immunized.
Immunized. Immunized. There you go.
Immunized.
You gotta say immunized or something.
Immunized.
All right.
Comedy.
Yeah, all right. He was at a press conference and he said, he was immunized. You know what I'm saying? And people mistaking that for him being vaccinated. But
why is that? Because the vaccine is an immunization.
But then when it came up, he caught COVID and all that came up. Then it was like somebody being smart. Like, hey, I didn't tell you I was vaccinated. I told you I was immunized, which means I did a bunch of other bullshit that you don't know about.
Obviously, he was immunized.
Right.
Well, listen.
That's funny though.
People still catch COVID with the Chris Paul caught COVID with the vaccine. Like, why?
You can still catch it.
Oh, man, these niggas are so confusing. You know what's funny to me is that I had to find this out from you, right? And
from who?
And from you.
Oh,
like that he lied about this shit, right? I didn't know the details of the when I chose this. Well, I didn't even choose this topic, but when our lovely producer brought this topic, I knew that it was some smoke, but I didn't know that part. I didn't know that he was deceiving and misleading, and I find that strange as fuck because.
Wait up, and not only that, it's like and then he talked about the people that wasn't vaccinated.
Did he really?
And
said, Lord.
I mean, he ain't talk bad about him, but he just said, and I don't judge those guys who didn't get vaccinated and all that stuff. I'm not gonna judge those guys like he wasn't one of them.
So he was purposefully deceptive. And the point that I'm trying to get at right now is I'm hearing this from you, right? Literally, no bullshit, my nigga. Like, I knew that it was a topic without knowing that, but knowing this now adds on to my fucking my angry black conspiracy theorist thinking that like why I gotta hear about this from you? Like on some real shit. Y'all ain't all on his back the way y'all all on Kyrie back.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you heard about the Kyrie thing, right?
Come on.
I mean, you didn't see it when it was happening. You heard about it. That's what made you see it.
Right, these niggas is all over I can't turn on. I can't watch. It don't matter whether the Nets got a game or not. If I turn on sports, they talking about Kyrie.
Did you see SportsCenter when Jay Williams got on Stephen A. Smith?
Part of it. I seen.
I don't think I seen that.
He said, it came on and Stephen A. Smith broke the news and then he's like, Aaron Rodgers, my man.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Aaron Rodgers lied. He's like, my man, why you have to lie? I can't believe it. So Jay Williams came on and said, when Kyrie did it, you didn't do that. And then he read what he said. He's like, oh my God, he's doing this. He's stupid. It's always something with Kyrie. It's blah, blah, blah. And he's like, when you said about Aaron Rodgers, it wasn't with the same venom that you had with Kyrie.
Right, and this nigga lied.
Yeah, that's way worse too because
he purposefully deceived niggas and he get all of this sympathy.
My man,
Kyrie was honest.
Yeah, he handled it like a solid. That was solid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whether you want to tell people to get the vaccine or not, that was a solid way of handling it. He just basically came straight up.
Like I'm saying this in plain English. Stephen A. Smith, that's whack.
That is whack.
That's some sucker.
That's the best you can do. That's whack.
Nah, no, because I don't want to. Because I've been noticing things that y'all might not been noticing. We trying to figure like with YouTube and the algorithms and all of that. Yeah. You know, my profanity might be hurting our pockets. I don't want to do that. But I'm saying, yo, that's terrible, Stephen A. That's unexcusable, Stephen A. Like that's like that's very shambony, Stephen A. That's like, you understand what I'm saying? Like that is like you bugging, B.
Yeah, because
bugging.
Yeah, because why is it another black man you gonna basically do like that? You know what I'm saying? And then give, you know, everybody else love.
I mean, and we understand that you are Aaron. I understand that you are Aaron Rodgers stan. Like you such a stan for Aaron Rodgers. You his biggest fan in the world. I understand that. But at the same time, when Kyrie doing good, like you be giving, it ain't like you not a fan of Kyrie's too. Like you said out your own mouth how he's the greatest show in basketball, like one of the most skilled players ever in this shit. Like you say that all the time. Why he don't get no grace from you, B? So what his history? That's because you niggas is brainwashed. You niggas is brainwashed, and now you participating in the brainwash. And I will listen. All of them numbers you niggas is reading. Did you write those numbers? Were you there? Did you do the counting, nigga? You just feeding into what somebody is telling you. You've been programmed to believe what the media tells you is true. So when they tell you that the vaccine is the way to go or whatever, we'll do it. All right, that's what you feel. But if you gonna jump on Kyrie, I need that same fucking energy. Excuse me. Can we add a bleep in?
Yeah, I'll put a bleep in later.
Right. I need that same energy. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to that bad man, Aaron Rodgers, homie.
Yep. Facts.
Straight talk. Need the same energy.
Yeah, and the thing about shit like that is like this nigga Stephen A. Smith be saying stupid stuff, man. He don't even know it. He be saying stuff like, you left $40 million on the table. You know what I mean? Like so he's supposed to like put money in front of, you know what I mean? It's like
your morals. Money in front of your morals.
Right. The man said, all right, I heard it one day. I woke up with him saying, at some point, we got to look at the history. And he's talking about the history of Kyrie Irving, all of the games that he missed for whatever reasons that they may or may not have been.
This is different.
But hold on. At some point, Stephen A., why don't you look at the history of the country we live in? And how many times and how many different ways they launched attacks on your people, Stephen A., black people. You understand what I'm saying? And okay, maybe it's not a black and white issue at this point, but you already know these niggas' capabilities. Yeah. You know, like if you look at the history the same way you trying to encourage us to look at the history so we could demonize our brother Kyrie, why don't you look at the history of your country through a truthful lens? Not through the TV screen in network TV. Nah. Talk about you do your research. What, you go on the internet? Yeah. You go to the library and what they going to tell you? What's the difference? When the last time you been to a library?
Oh Lord, who knows?
I bet you they got computers in there.
They've been had computers.
I bet you they got computers in there. You understand what I'm saying? That's going to tell you what the come on, B.
It's like do your Googles.
They got computers.
Do your Googles.
Boopity boopity.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, B. Like for real. Like you going, like they do everything in their power to make you look stupid, slow, or whatever. Just for thinking on your own, B. Like, come on, B. That shit whack.
Yeah, I agree. Like, if you gonna if you're disagreeing with whatever the situation is or whatever, if you stand up and just say it the way that you want to do it, like regardless of what anybody feels about your situation, they gotta respect you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you all sympathetic for Aaron Rodgers, but now come on, B. You are really becoming part of the problem right now, B.
Yeah.
Like real talk, and I feel like it's important for me to say this, whether it is or whether it ain't. I want to say this. I'm a fan of Stephen A's.
Yeah.
Like I like a lot.
He's hilarious.
Like, yeah, you understand what I'm saying? But B, right is right and wrong is wrong, and you dead ass wrong right now, brother.
Yeah, he's being petty. And speaking of petty,
let's get to the petty portion.
Well, that was smooth.
What?
Right? Oh, I like that.
Well, I'll be doing a little something, you know. I'll be doing a little something.
Yo.
I never seen you do that before either, man.
I'm excited right now.
Never seen you do nothing like that before.
You know,
I'm excited right now.
Man, I don't know what he about to do, man. I don't know if you're about to bring the ratings down with your petty or shoot the ratings up. But either way, man,
well, listen,
get to it.
With no further ado, let's get to the petty portion. Sponsored by P, or maybe not, but inspired by P. Definitely brought to you by P. All right. Today's petty portion comes to you, pause, from none other than your boy, Mr. Monster Man Rocco, Petty Murphy himself, Mr. Petty Monster himself, Mr.
Petty wins low.
Petty wins high, because I'm still winning. You understand what I'm saying? But I noticed some petty in myself recently, right?
All right.
I could actually give you.
I've been noticed too, man.
Hush your face. I could actually give you three shots of petty today, right now, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna save some. Ooh, I've been petty. So I was cleaning out a space, right, in my old room, and I was going through some old pictures, right. Some dope ass pictures and shit, some old school whoop wow back in the 90s, some from the 90s, some from the early 2000s and shit. Pictures of Rock with an afro. Yeah. Ain't nobody never seen Rock with no afro, so like shit like that, all kind of. But then you find dope pictures with, you know, old loved ones like ex-girlfriends or old, you know, what I'm saying, shit like that. You find these shits, and you know, my friendships last for a very long time. Relationships, you know, I break up with a chick, we still be cool, this, that, and third, right? But this is not just limited to those. All right, all right. The story is set up, right? So I see some of these pictures and I go, oh, this is a dope picture. I'm gonna send this picture to her, right? Right. Yeah. I send the picture to her, right? She's we have our little moment, text back and forth, whatever. A positive moment has arrived and been achieved from this. But there are some pictures with some people that I send to them with different intentions. And this is where the petty comes in. Because me personally, I know that for the most part, I still look the same I did in those pictures.
Comedy.
Yeah, but some of these people do not. Do not at all. So I send them these pictures with the hopes and dreams that they look at these pictures
and want to get themselves back right
and just feel terrible. I just want them to feel terrible. I want them to feel terrible.
People, that's today's show, man. We're glad you came out to see us. This is Monster Nation. I'm Starang. This is DJ Reg. Rockness Monster with this crazy petty. Oh, hello, Lord Jesus. We'll see you next week. If you tune in again, all right? All right?
Cue the credits.
You're listening to Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, The Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live,